when I get free, you won't see me here for dust.
Look down, and look 'em in the eye.
Long, oh Lord, before you let me die.
Look down, you'll always be a slave. Look down, you're standing in your grave.
Now putting me prisoner 24601. Your time is up and your parole's begun. You know what that means.
Yes, it means I'm free.
No! It means you get your yellow ticket to leave. You are a thief.
I stole a loaf of bread.
You robbed a house.
I broke a window pane. My sister's child was close to death, and we were starving.
You will starve again unless you learn the meaning of the law.
I know the meaning of those 19 years, a slave of the law.
5 years for what you did. The rest because you tried to run. Yes, 24601.
My name is Jean Valjean.
And I'm Javert. Do not forget my name. Do not forget me. 24601.
Down, you'll always be a slave. Down, you're standing in your grave.
Freedom is mine. The earth is still. I feel the wind. I breathe again. And the sky clears. The world is waking. Drink from the pool. How clean the taste. Never forget the years, the waste. Nor forgive them for what they've done. They are the guilty, everyone. The day begins, and now let's see what this new world will do for me.
You have to go, I'll pay you off for the day. Collect your bits and pieces there and be on your way.
You have given me half what the other men get. This handful of tin wouldn't buy my sweat.
You broke the law, it's there for people to see. Why should you get the same as honest men like me?
And now I know how freedom feels. The jailer always at your heels. It is the law. This piece of paper in my hand that makes me curse throughout the land. It is the law. Like a curb, I walk the street, the dirt beneath their feet.
Come in, sir, for you are weary, and the night is cold out there. Though our lives are very humble, what we have to share.
He let me eat my fill. I had the lion's share. This silver in my hand cost twice what I had earned. In all those 19 years, that lifetime of despair. And yet he trusted me. The old fool trusted me, he'd done his bit of good. I played the grateful serf and thanked him like I should. But when the house was still, I got up in the night took the silver, took my flight.
Tell his reverence your story.
Let us see if he's impressed.
You were lodging here last night. You were the honest bishop's guest. And then out of Christian goodness went he learned about your plight. You maintain he made a present of the silver. But my friend, you left so early. Surely something slipped your mind. You forgot I gave these also. Would you leave the best behind? So, messieurs, you may release him, for this man has spoken true. I commend you for your duties, and God's blessing go with you. But remember this, my brother. See in this some higher plan. You must use this precious silver to become an honest man. I, the witness of the martyrs, I, the passion and the blood. God has raised you out of darkness. I have bought your soul for God.
What have I done, sweet Jesus, what have I done? Become a thief in the night, become a dog on the run. Have I fallen so far, and is the hour so late that nothing remains but the cry of my hate? The cries in the dark that nobody hears. Here's where I stand at the turning of the years. If there's another way to go, I missed it 20 long years ago. My life was a war that could never be won. They gave me a number and they murdered Valjean when they chained me and left me for dead, just for stealing a mouthful of bread. One word from him and I'd be back beneath the lash upon the rack. Instead he offers me my freedom. I feel my shame inside me like a knife. He told me that I had a soul. How does he know what spirit comes to move my life? Is there another way to go? I am reaching, but I fall, and the night is closing in as I stare into the void, to the whirlpool of my sin. I'll escape now from that world, from the world of Jean Valjean. Jean Valjean is nothing now. Another story must begin.
living. At the end of the day, you're another day colder. And the shirt on your back doesn't keep up the chill. And the righteous hurry past. They don't hear the little ones crying. And the winter is coming on fast, ready to kill. When the nearest to dying. At the end of the day, there's another day dawning. And the sun in the morning is ready to rise. And the waves crash on the sand. Like a storm that'll break any second. Cause the hunters are the land. And the reckoning is still to be reckoned. And someone must pay the price. At the end of the day.
At the end of the day, you get nothing for nothing. Sitting flat on your bumblers and buy any bread.
There are children back at home, and the children have got to be fed. And we're lucky to be in a job, hands in a bed. And we're counting our blessings. Have you seen how the foreman is fuming today? With his terrible breath in his wandering hands. Because little Fantine won't give him his way. Take a look at his trousers, you'll see where he stands. And the boss, he never knows that the foreman is always in heat. If Fantine doesn't look out, watch as she goes. She'll be out on the street.
Landlord, pay the shop. Keep on crafting as long as you're able. Keep on carrying to the top. You're tied to the prop on the table. You're sad to pay the way. At the end of the day.
And what have we here, little innocent sister? Oh, come on, Fantine, let's have all the news. Dear Fantine, you must send us more money. Your child needs a doctor. There's no time to lose. Give a letter to me. It is none of your business. With a husband at home and a bitch on the side. Is there anyone here who will swear before God she has nothing to fear, she has nothing to hide?
What is this fighting all about? Will someone tear these two apart? This is a factory, not a circus. Now come on, ladies, settle down. I run a business of repute. I am the mayor of this town. I look to you to sort this out and be as patient as you can.
Now someone say how this began.
At the end of the day, she's the one who began it. There's a kid that she's hiding in some little town. There's a man she has to pay. You can kiss her, she picks up the extra. You can bet she's earning her keep sleeping around. And the boss wouldn't like it. Yes, it's true that's a child, and the child is my daughter. And the father abandons, leaving us flat. Now I pay an innkeeper man and his wife to take care of the child. What's the matter with that? At the end of the day, she'll be nothing but trouble. And the trouble for all is the trouble for one. And the way she's the one with her hands in the butter. The sand is not away. Nor from all that another would flutter. And that's what it's about. At the end of the day.
I didn't know the cat had claws. I didn't know the dog could bite. I might have guessed your little secret. Ah, yes, the virtuous Fantine, who kept herself so pure and clean. You'd be the cause, I had no doubt, of any trouble hereabout. You play an innocent in the light, but there is trouble in the night.
She'll be laughing at you while she's having her medicine. Nothing but trouble. You must sack her to death.
Right, my girl, on your way!
There was a time when men were kind, when their voices were soft and their words inviting. There was a time when love was blind and the world was a song and the song was exciting. There was a time it all went wrong. I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when there was hope and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. Then I was young and unafraid, and dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night, with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart, as they turn your dream to shame. He slept a summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride, but he was gone when autumn came. And still I dream he'll come to me, that we will live the years together. But there are dreams that cannot be, and there are storms we cannot weather. I had a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seems. Now life has killed the dream I dreamed.
What pretty hair, what pretty locks you have there. What luck you've got. Oh, worth a cent, my dear. I'll take the lot, don't touch me, leave
Tell me quickly, what's the story? Who saw what and why and where? Let him give a full description. Let him answer to Javert. In this nest of whores and vipers, let one speak who saw it all. Who laid hands on this good man here? What's the substance of this brawl?
Javert, would you believe it? I was crossing from the park when this prostitute attacked me. You could see she left her mark.
She will answer for her actions when you make a full report. You may rest assured, monsieur, that she will answer to the court.
There's a child who sorely needs me. Please, monsieur, she is but that high. Holy God, is there no mercy? If I go to jail, she'll die.
I have heard such protestations every day for 20 years. Let's have no more explanations. Save your breath, save your tears. Honest work, just reward. That's the way to please the Lord.
A moment of your time, Javert, I do believe this woman's tale.
But Monsieur Mayor,
You've done your duty, let her be. She needs a doctor, not a jail.
but Monsieur Mayor,
Where will she end, this child without a friend? I've seen your face before. Show me some way to help you. How have you come to grief in such a place as this?
Monsieur, don't mock me now, I pray. It's hard enough I've lost my pride. You let your fault not send me away. Yes, you were there and turned aside. I never did no wrong.
Is it true what I've done?
My daughter's close to dying.
To an innocent soul,
If there's a God above,
only know that
He'd let me die instead.
in His name my task has just begun. I will see it done.
but Monsieur Mayor,
I will see it done.
but Monsieur Mayor.
I will see it done. Is there anyone here who will rescue the man?
Don't go near him, Monsieur Mayor.
The load is heavy as hell. The old man's a goner for sure.
You as well.
Monsieur le Maire, I have no words. You come from God. You are a saint.
Can this be true? I don't believe what I see. A man your age would be as strong as you are. A memory stirs. You make me think of a man from years ago. A man who broke his parole. He disappeared. Forgive me, sir, I would not dare.
Say what you must, don't leave it there.
I have only known one other who can do what you have done. He's a convict from the chain gang. He's been 10 years on the run, but he couldn't run forever. We have found his hideaway, and he's just been rearrested, and he comes to court today. Well, of course, he now denies it. You'd expect that of a con. But you couldn't run forever, no, not even Jean Valjean.
He thinks that man is me. He knew him at a glance. The stranger he has found, this man could be my chance. Why should I save his hide? Why should I right this wrong? When I have come so far and struggled for so long. If I speak, I am condemned. If I stay silent, I am damned. I am the master of hundreds of workers, they all look to me. Can I abandon them? How will they live if I am not free? If I speak, I am condemned. If I stay silent, I am damned. Who am I? Can I condemn this man to slavery? Pretend I do not feel his agony. This innocent who wears my face, who goes to judgment in my place. Who am I? Can I conceal myself forevermore? Pretend I'm not the man I was before. And must my name until I die be no more than an alibi? Must I lie? How can I ever face my fellow men? How can I ever face myself again? My soul belongs to God, I know. I made that bargain long ago. He gave me hope when hope was gone. He gave me strength to journey on. Who am I? Who am I? I'm Jean Valjean. So Javert, you see it's true. This man bears no more guilt than you. Who am I? 2, 4, 6, 1.
It's turned so cold, 'cause that the light is fading. You've played the day away, and soon it will be night. Come to me, 'cause that the light is fading.
14, our time is running out. But Fantine, I swear this on my life.
Look, monsieur, where all the children play.
Be at peace evermore.
My Cosette,
Shall live in my protection.
take her now.
Your child will want for nothing.
Good monsieur, you come from God in heaven.
And none will ever harm Cosette as long as I am living.
Take my hand, the night grows ever colder.
Then I will keep you warm.
Take my child, I give her to your keeping.
Take shelter from the storm.
For God's sake, please stay till I am sleeping. And tell Cosette I love her, and I'll see her when I wake.
Well, Jean, at last we see each other plain. Monsieur le Maire, you'll wear a different chain.
Before you say another word, Javert, before you chain me up like a slave again, listen to me, there is something I must do. This woman leaves behind a suffering child. There is none but me who can intercede. In mercy's name, 3 days are all I need. Then I'll return, I pledge my word. Then I'll return.
You must think me mad. I've hunted you across the years. Men like you can never change. A man such as you.
And this I swear to you tonight.
There is no place for you to hide.
Your child will live within my care.
Wherever you may hide away,
And I will raise her to the light.
I swear to you, I will be there.
again, she's been so awfully good. Better not let me catch you slacking, better not catch my eye. 10 rotten francs your mother sends me. What is that going to buy? Now take this pail, my little mademoiselle, and go and fetch some water from the well. We should never have taken you in the first place. How stupid the things that we do. Like mother, like daughter, the scum of the street. Eponine, come my dear Eponine, let me see. You look very well in this little yellow dress. There's some little girls who know how to behave and they know what to wear, so I'm singing thank heaven for that. Still there, Cosette? Your tears will do you no good. I told you go and fetch some water from the well in the wood.
Please don't send me out alone, not in the darkness on my own.
Enough of that! Or I'll forget to be nice. You heard me ask for something and I never ask twice.
Welcome, monsieur. Sit yourself down and meet the best innkeeper in town. As for the rest, all of them crooks, rooking the guests and crooking their books. Seldom do you see honest men like me, a gent of good intent, who's content to be master of the house, doling out the charm, ready with a handshake and an open palm. Tells a saucy tale, makes a little stir. Customers appreciate a bon beaver. Glad to do a friend a favor. Doesn't cost me to be nice, but nothing gets you nothing. Everything has got a little price. Master of the house, keeper of the zoo, ready to relieve them of a sip or two. Water in the wine, making up the weight, picking up their knickknacks when they can't see straight. Everybody's boon companion, everybody's bosom friend. I do whatever pleases Jesus, won't I bleed him in the end? Master of the house, quick to catch your eye, never wants a passerby to pass him by. Servant to the poor, mother to the great, confident philosopher and lifelong mate. Everybody's boon companion, everybody's chaperone. But lock up your beliefs, it's Jesus, won't I skin you to the bone? Enter, monsieur, lay down your load, unlace your boots and rest from the road. Oh, this weighs a ton, travel's a curse, but here we strive to lighten your purse. Here the goose is cooked, here the fat is fried, and nothing's overlooked till I'm satisfied. Food beyond compare, food beyond belief. Mix it in a mixer and pretend it's beef. Kidney of a horse, liver of a cat, filling up the sausages with this and that.
Residents are more than welcome.
Bridal suite is occupied. Reasonable charges plus some little extras on the side. Charging for the lights, extra for the mice, 2% for looking in the mirror twice. Here a little slice, there a little cut, 3% for sleeping with the window shut. When it comes to fixing prices,
there are lots of tricks he knows.
but how it all increases, all the bits and pieces. Jesus, it's amazing how it grows. Master of the house, quick to catch your eye, never wants a passerby to pass him by. Servant to the poor, mother to the great, comfort of the philosopher and lifelong pains. Everybody's boon companion. Give them everything I've got. A dirty bunch of geezers. Jesus, what a sorry little lot.
I used to dream that I would meet a prince. But saints preserve us, have you seen what's happened since? Master of the house isn't worth my spit. Comfort of philosopher and lifelong twit. Cunning little brain, regular Voltaire. Thinks he's quite a genius, but there's not much there. What a cruel trick of nature, landed me with such a louse. Don't know how I've lasted life with this disaster in the house.
Master of the house.
Master and a half.
Comfort of philosopher.
Don't to make me laugh.
Servant to the poor. Butler to the great.
Hypocrite, a toady, and an inebriate.
Everybody bless the landlord. Everybody bless his house. Everybody raise the glass.
Listen to the man who asks.
Everybody raise the glass to the master of the house.
I found her wandering in the woods, this little child. I found her trembling in the shadows. And I am here to help Cosette, and I will settle any debt you may think proper. I will pay what I must pay to take Cosette away. Now her mother is with God. Fantine's suffering is over, and I speak here with her voice, and I stand here in her place.
What to do? What to say? Shall you carry our treasure away? Oh, to gem, oh, to pearl, beyond rubies is our little girl. How can we speak of debt? Let's not haggle for darling Colette. Cosette, dear Fantine, gone to rest. Have we done for her child what is best? Shared our bread, shared each bone, treated her like she's one of our own, like our own, monsieur.
Your feelings do you credit, sir, and I will ease the parting blow. Let us not talk of bargains or bones or greed. Shall I say we are agreed?
That would quite beat the bill if she hadn't so often been ill. Little dear, cost us dear. Medicines are expensive, monsieur. Not that we begrudge the sou. It's no more than we Christians must do.
is your price? 1,500 for your sacrifice. Come, Cosette, say goodbye. Let us seek out some friendlier skies. Thank you both for Cosette. It won't take you too long to forget.
1,500!
Cut the fat ones down to size before the barricades arise.
Watch out for Alton 98. All of his family's on the make. Once ran a hash house down the way. Bit of a swine and a mistake. He's got a gang, the bleeding layabout. Even his daughter does her share. That's Eponine, she knows her way about. Only a kid, but hard to scare. Do we care? Not a cuss. Long live us. Long live us!
Down and show some mercy if you can. Look down upon your fellow man.
These bloody students on our streets, here they come slamming once again. Eponine would kiss their feet, she never had a scrap of brain.
Hey Eponine, what's up today? I haven't seen you much about.
Here you can always catch me in.
Mind the police don't catch you out.
Here what to do with all these books. I could have been a student too. Don't judge a girl on how she looks. I know a lot of things I do.
Poor Eponine, the things you know you wouldn't find in books like these.
I like the way you grow your hair.
I like the way you always tease.
Little he knows, little he sees.
Eponine?
You'll be in trouble here. It's not your concern. You'll be in the clear.
Who is that man?
Leave me alone.
Why is he here? Hey, Eponine! I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Forgive me.
Please, monsieur, come this way. Here's a child who ain't he tender day. Save a life, spare a soul. God rewards all the good what you do. Wait a bit, know that face. Ain't the world a remarkable place? Men like me, don't forget, you're the rogue who borrowed Cosette.
What is this? Are you mad? No, monsieur, you don't know what you do.
You know me, I'm a con just like you.
Is the police disappear? Run for it. Is your
Another brawl in the square, another stink in the air. Was there a witness to this? Well, let him speak to Javert. So the streets are not safe, but let these vermin beware. We'll see that justice is done. Look upon this fine collection, crawled from underneath a stone. This swarm of worms and maggots could have picked you to the bone. I know this man over here, I know his name and his trade, and on your witness, monsieur, I see him suitably paid. But where's the gentleman gone, and why on earth did he run?
You will have a job to catch him. He's the one you should arrest. No more bourgeois when you've scratched him, then that brand upon his chest.
Could it be some old jailbird that the tide now washes in? Heard my name and started running, had the brand upon his skin. And the girl who stood beside him, when I turned they both had gone. Could it be the man I've hunted? Could it be Jean Valjean?
In the absence of a victim, dear Inspector, may I go? And remember, when you've nicked him, it was me what told you so.
Let the old man keep on running. I will run him off his feet. Everyone about your business, clean this garbage off the street. Out in the darkness, a fugitive running, fallen from God, fallen from grace. Lord, be my witness, I never shall yield till we come face to face, till we come face to face. He knows his way in the dark. Mine is the way of the Lord. And those who follow the path of the righteous shall have their reward. And if you fall as Lucifer fell, you fall in vain. And so it has been, so it is written. must pay the price. Lord, let me find him, that I may see him safe behind bars. I will never rest till then. This I swear by the stars.
That inspector thinks he's something, but it's me who runs this town. And my theater never closes, and my curtains never down. Rusk and Rush, have no fear, don't you worry, Auntie dear. You can always find me here.
Cosette, now I remember. Cosette, how can it be? We were children together. Look what's become of me. Oh my, what a rumpus.
That girl, who can she be?
That cop, he'd like to jump us, but he ain't smart, not he.
Eponine, who was that girl?
Some poor little penny thing.
Eponine, find her for me.
What will you give me?
Anything.
I've caught you all excited now. Who knows what you see in her? Ain't you all delighted now? No, I don't want your money, sir.
Eponine, do this for me. Discover where she lives, but be careful how you go. Don't let her father know. Eponine, I'm lost until she's found.
You see, I told you so. There's a lot of things I know. Penny, she knows her way around.
And Notre Dame, the sections are prepared.
Who debunked the straining at the leash?
Students, workers, everyone, there's a river on the run, like the flowing of the tide. Paris coming to our side.
The time is near, so near, it's stirring the blood in their veins, and yet beware. Don't let the wine go to your brains, for the army we fight is a dangerous foe, with the men in the arms that we never can match. It is easy to sit here and swat them like flies, but the National Guard will be harder to catch. We need a sign to rally the people, to call them to arms, to bring them in line. Marius, you're late. What's wrong today? You look as if you've seen a ghost. Someone and say what's going on. A ghost, you say? A ghost, maybe. She was just like a ghost to me. 1 minute's there, and she was gone.
I am a god, I am a guest
Is Marius in love at last? I've never seen him ooh and ah. And you talk of battles to be won, and here he comes like Don Juan. It's better than an opera.
It is time for us all to decide who we are. Will you fight for a right to a night at the Opera now? Have you asked of yourselves what's the price you might pay? Is this simply a game for rich young boys to play? The colors of the world are changing day by day. Red, the blood of angry men. Black, the dark of ages past. Red, a world about to dawn. Black, the night that ends at last.
Had you been there tonight, you might know how it feels to be struck to the bone in a moment of breathless delight. Had you been there tonight, you might also have known how the world may be changed in just one burst of light, and what was right seems wrong, and what was wrong seems right. Red, I feel my soul on fire. My world, if she's not there. Red, the color of desire. Red, the color of despair.
Marius, you're no longer a child. I do not doubt you mean it well, but now there is a higher call. Who cares about your lonely soul? We strive towards a larger goal. Our little lives don't count at all. Red, the blood of angry men. Black, the dark of ages past. Red, a world about to dawn. Black, the night that ends at last.
General Lamarck is dead.
Lamarck is dead. Lamarck, his death is the hour of fate, the people's man. His death is the sign we await. Do you hear the people singing the songs of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes.
Will you join in our crusade? Will you be strong and stand with me? Beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see? Then join in the fight that will give you the right to be free.
Do you hear the people singing the songs of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart
some will live. Will you stand up and take the chance? The blood of the martyrs will water the meadows of France. Do you hear the people sing, singing the songs of angry men? It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drums, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes.
How strange, this feeling that my life began at last. This change, can't people really fall in love so fast? What's the matter with you, Cosette? Have you been too much on your own? So many things unclear, so many things unknown. In my life, there are so many questions and answers that somehow seem wrong. In my life, there are times when I catch in the silence that sigh of the faraway song, and it's sing of the world that I long to sing out of reach, just to whisper away, waiting for me. Does he know my love? Do I know if he's real? Does he see what I saw? Does he feel what I feel? In my life, I'm no longer alone. Now love in my life so near. Find me now, find me here.
Dear Cosette, you're such a lonely child. How pensive, how sad you seem to me. Believe me, were it within my power, I'd fill each passing hour. How quiet it must be, I can see, with only me for company.
There's so little I know that I'm learning to know of a child that I was in a time long ago. There's so little you say about love you never know, what you keep for yourself, what you always alone. So dark and deep, the secrets that you keep in my life. I'm no longer alone, now love in my life is so near. As you know, here you are.
You will learn truth is given by God to us all in our time, in our turn.
In my life, she has burst like the music of angels, the light of the sun. And my life seems to stop as if something is over and something has scarcely begun. Ebony, you're the friend who has brought me here, thanks to you. I am one with the gods and heaven is near.
Every word that he says is a dagger in me. In my life, there's been no one like him anywhere, where
keeps himself to himself. He's staying close to the ground.
I smell profit here. 10 years ago, he came and paid for Cosette and let her go for a song. It's time we settled the debt. This all cost him dear.
Do I care who you should rob? Give me my share, finish the job.
You shut your mouth, you'll get what's yours.
Let's have a hear.
Who is this hussy?
It's your brat Eponine. Don't you know your own kid? Why she hanging about you?
Eponine, get on home, you're not needed in this. We're enough here without you.
I know this house, I tell you, and there's nothing here for you. Just the old man and the girl, they live ordinary lives.
Don't interfere, you've got some gold, take care, you'll miss, you've got a lot to say.
She's going soft, happen to all.
Honey, go home, you're in the way.
I'm gonna scream, I'm gonna want them here.
One little scream and you'll regret it for a year. Make for the sewers, get underground, leave it to me, don't wait around. Oh, you wait, my girl, you'll rue this night. I'll make you scream, you'll scream all right.
My God, Cosette, I heard a cry in the dark. I heard the shout of angry voices in the street.
That was my cry, you heard, Papa. I was afraid of what they do. They run away when they hear my cry.
Cosette, my child, what will become of you?
Dream and I saw beyond the wall. Dream and in darkness moving fast.
This is a warning to us all. These are the shadows of the past. Must be Javert. He's found my cover at last. I've got to get Cosette away before they return. We must get away from shadows that will never let us be. Tomorrow to Calais and then a ship across the sea. Hurry, Cosette, prepare to leave and say no more. Tomorrow we'll away. Hurry, Cosette, it's time to close another door and live another day. One day more, another day, another destiny, this never-ending road to Calvary. These men who seem to know my crime will surely come a second time. One day more.
I did not live until today. How can I live when we are parted?
One day more.
Tomorrow you'll be worlds away. And yet, with you, my world has started.
One more day all on my
Will we
own.
ever meet again?
One more day with him not caring.
I was born to be with you.
What a life I might have
Heart, I swear
known.
I will be true.
But he never saw me there.
And it's now time to begin Act 2. You see the lights flickering. Please make your way to your seats.
Our barricade in the heart of the city we claim as our own. Each man to his duty, and don't be afraid. Wait, I will need a report on the strength of the foe. I can find out the truth. I know their ways, fought their wars, served my time in the days of my youth.
Hey little boy, what's this I see? My Eponine, the things you do.
I know this is no place for me, still I would rather be with you.
Get out before the trouble starts. Get out, Eponine, you might get shot.
I bet you worry now I have. That means you like me quite a lot.
You are the answer to a prayer. So we sent this letter to Cosette and pray to God that she's still there.
Little he knows, little he cares. I have a letter, monsieur, it's addressed to your daughter, Cosette. It's from a boy in the barricade, sir, in the road of Alette.
Give me that letter here, my boy.
He said to give it to Cosette.
You have my word that my daughter will know what this letter contains. Tell the young boy she will read it tomorrow, and here's for your pains. Go careful now, stay out of sight. There's danger in the streets tonight. Dearest Cosette, you have entered my soul, and soon you will be gone. Can it be only a day since we met and the world was reborn? If I should fall in the battle to come, let this be my goodbye. Now that I know that you love me as well, it is harder to die. I pray that God will bring me home to be with you. pray for your Marius, he prays for you.
And now I'm all alone again, nowhere to turn, no one to go to. Without a home, without a friend, without a face to say hello to. And now the night is near, now I can make believe he's here. Sometimes I walk alone at night when everybody else is sleeping. I think of him and then I'm happy with the company I'm keeping. The city goes to bed and I can live inside my head. On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes and he has found me. In the rain, the pavement shine like silver. The lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I am talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone, and the river's just a river. Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are buried everywhere, the streets are full of strangers. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life, I've only been pretending. And without me, his world will go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never known. I love him. I love him. I love him, but only on my
Red, the blood of angry men. Black, the dark of ages past. Red, a world about to dawn. Black, the night that ends at last.
You at the barricade, listen to this. No one is coming to help you to fight.
warnings damn their lies. They will see the people rise. Damn their warnings, damn their lies. They will see the people rise. He's back.
I have overheard their plans. There will be no attack tonight. They intend to starve us out before they start a proper fight. Concentrate their force, hit us from the right.
Liar! Good evening, dear Inspector. Lovely evening, my dear. I know this man, my friends, his name's Inspector Javert. So don't believe a word he says, 'cause none of it's true. This only goes to show what little people can do. And little people know when little people fight. We may look easy pickings, but we've got some bite. So never kick a dog because he's just a pup. We'll fight like 20 armies and we won't give up. So you'd better run for cover when the pup grows up.
Bravo, little gaffer, at your top of the class.
So what are we gonna do with this snake in the grass? Tie this man and take him to the tavern, and there the people will decide your fate, Inspector Javert. Eponine, what are you doing? Eponine, have you no fear? Have you seen my beloved? Why have you come back here?
Took the letter like you said. I met her father at the door. He said he would give it. I don't think I can stand anymore.
Eponine, what's wrong? I feel there's something wet upon your hair. Eponine, you're hurt. You need some help. No, no, it's everywhere.
Don't you fret, Monsieur Marius. I don't feel any pain. A little fall of rain can hardly hurt me now. You're here, and that's all I need to know. And you will keep me safe, and you will keep me close. And rain will make the flowers grow.
But you will live, Eponine, dear God above. If I could close your wounds with words of love.
Just hold me now and let it be. Shelter me, comfort me. So don't you fret, Monsieur Marius. I don't feel any pain. A little fall of rain can hardly hurt me now.
I'm here.
And that's all I need to know. And
I
you
will
will
stay
keep me safe,
To you
and
also.
you will keep me close. And rain
And rain
will make the
will make the
flowers.
She is the first to fall, the first of us to fall upon this barricade. Her name was Eponine, her life was cold.
that she was unafraid. We fight here in her name. She will not die in vain. She will not be betrayed. I see a man in uniform. What brings you to this place?
I come here as a volunteer.
Approach and show your face. You were in army uniform.
That's why they let me through.
You see that prisoner over there? A volunteer like you. A spy that calls himself Javert. He's gonna get it too. They're getting ready to attack. Take this and use it well. But if you shoot us in the back, you'll never live to tell. A platoon of snipers advancing towards the barricade. There are troops behind them, 50 men or more. Look how they run away. Now we won the day.
They will be back again, make an attack again. For your presence of mind, for the deeds you have done, I will thank you, Monsieur, when our battle is won.
Give me no thanks, monsieur. There's something you can do.
If it is in my power,
Give me the spy, Javert. Let me take care of him.
The world is inside out, the world is upside down.
do what you have to do. The man belongs to you. The enemy may be regrouping. Hold yourselves in readiness. Come on, my friends, back to your positions. The night is falling fast.
We meet again.
You've hungered for this all your life. Take your revenge. How right you should. Kill with a knife.
You talk too much. Your life is safe in my hands.
Don't understand.
Get out of here.
Valjean, take care, I'm warning you.
Get out of here.
Once a thief, forever a thief. What you want, you always steal.
You are wrong, and always have been wrong. I'm a man, no worse than any man. You are free, and there are no conditions, no bargains or petitions. There's nothing that I blame you for. You've done your duty, nothing more. If I come out of this alive, you will find me at number 55 Rue Plumet. No doubt our paths will cross again. Go.
dog, you take the watch. They won't attack until it's light. Everybody stay awake. We must be ready for the fight, for the final fight. Let no one sleep tonight. Marius, rest.
Drink with me to days gone by. Sing with me the songs we knew.
Here's to pretty girls who went to our heads.
Here's to witty girls who went to our beds.
Here's to them and here's to you.
Drink with me to days gone by. Can it be you fear to die? Will the world remember you when you fall? Could it be your death means nothing at all? Is your life just one more life? Drink with me today, gone by, to the life that used to be. Let the wine of friendship never run dry. Here's to you and here's to me. Do I care if I should die? Now she goes across the sea. Life without Cosette means nothing at all. Would you weep, Cosette, should Marius fall? Would you weep, Cosette, for me?
God on high, hear my prayer. In my need, you have always been there. He is young. He's afraid. Let him rest. Heaven blessed. Bring him home. Bring him home. Bring him home. He's like the son I might have known. If God had granted me a son, the summers die one by one. How soon they fly on and on. And I am old and will be gone.
not waste lives. Let all the women and fathers of children go from here. How do we stand, Philly? Make your report.
We've guns enough, but ammunition short.
I can't let you go, it's too much of a chance.
The same is true for any man here. Let me go, he's no more than a boy. I am old, I have nothing to fear.
You need somebody faster, and I volunteer!
Coverage, come back, don't you dare! Someone pull him down at once!
Look at me, I'm almost there!
Little people fight. We may look easy pickings, but we've got some bite. So never kick a dog because he's just a pup. We'll fight like 20 armies and we won't give up. So you'd better run for cover when the pup grows.
No! No!
You in the barricade, listen to this. The people of Paris sleep in their beds. You have no chance at all. Why throw your lives away? Let us die facing our foes, make them bleed while we can. We'll fight them to the nose, then bleed for every man. Let others rise to take our place until the earth is free.
a tasty ring.
Pretty little thing. Wouldn't want to waste it, that would really be a crime.
Thank you, sir, I'm in your debt. Add it to the pile, add it to the stock. Here among the stewards, a breath away from hell. You get accustomed to the smell. Well, someone's got to clean them up, my friends. Bodies on the highway, law and order upside down. Someone's got to collect their odds and ends as a service to the town.
Someone's coming.
Valjean!
It's you, Javert. I knew you wouldn't wait too long. The faithful servant at his post once more. This man's done no wrong, and he needs a doctor's care.
I warned you I would not give in. I won't be swayed.
Another hour yet, and then I'm yours, and all our debts are paid.
The man of mercy comes again and talks of justice.
Time is running short. Look down, Javert. He's standing in his grave. Make way,
Take him, Valjean.
There is a
Before I
right to
change my mind,
save.
I will be waiting. 24601. What sort of devil is he to have me caught in a trap, just to let me go free? 'Twas his hour at last to put a seal on my fate, wipe out the past and wash me clean off the slate. All it would take was a flick of his knife. Vengeance was his and he gave me back my life. Damned if I live in the debt of a thief, damned if I yield at the end of the chase. I am the law and the law is not mocked. I'll spit his pity right back in his face. There is nothing on earth that we share. It is either Valjean or Javert. How can I now allow this man to hold dominion over me? This desperate man I have hunted. He gave me my life. He gave me freedom. I should have perished by his hand. It was his right. It was my right to die as well. Instead, I live, but live in hell. And my thoughts fly apart. Can this man be believed? Shall his sins be forgiven? Shall his crimes be reprieved? And must I now begin to doubt? Who never doubted all these years? My heart of stone and still trembles. The world I have known is lost in heaven or from hell. And does he know that granting me my life today, this man has killed me even so? I'm reaching, but I fall, and the stars are black and cold as I stare into the void of a world that cannot hold. I'll escape now from that world, from the world of Jean Valjean. There is nowhere I can turn, there is no way to go home.
Children of the barricade who didn't last the night, they were schoolboys, never held a gun, fighting for a new world that would rise up like the sun. Where's that new world now the fighting starts? Turning, turning, turning through the years, minutes into hours and the hours into years. Nothing changes, nothing ever can. Round and round and round and round and back where you began. Round and round and back where you began.
There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain that goes on and on. Empty chairs at empty tables. Now my friends are dead and gone. Here they talked of revolution. Here it was they lit the flame. Here they sang about tomorrow, and tomorrow never came. From the table in the corner, they could see your world reborn, and they rose with voices ringing, and I can hear them now, the very words that they had sung became their last communion on this lonely barricade at dawn. Oh, my friends, forgive me that I live and you are gone. There's a grief that can't be spoken. There's a pain goes on and on. Phantom faces at the window, phantom shadows on the floor, empty chairs at empty tables, where my friends will meet no more. Oh, my friends, don't ask me what your sacrifice was for. Empty chairs at empty tables, where my friends will sing no more.
Every day you walk with stronger step, you walk with longer step, the worst is over.
Every day, I wonder every day, who was it brought me here from the barricade?
Don't think about it, marry us with all the things ahead of us. I will never go away, we will be together every day. Every day. We'll remember that night and the rope that it made. Our heart
She was never mine to keep. She is youthful, she is free.
Cosette, Cosette,
Is the garden of the young.
waiting for you.
Let it be,
At your feet.
let it be.
and leave us out a dream.
Not a dream of time's This day I never can forget. Is gratitude enough for giving me Cosette? Your home shall be with us, and not a day shall pass. But we will prove our love to you, and we shall call a father to us both, a father to us all.
Not another word, my son. There's something now that must be done. There lived a man whose name was Jean Valjean. He stole some bread to save his sister's son. For 19 winters he served his time. In sweat he washed away his crime. Years ago, he broke parole and lived a life apart. How could he tell Cosette and break her heart? It's for Cosette this must be faced. If he is caught, she is disgraced. The time has come to journey on, and from this day he must be gone. Who am I? Who am I?
You're Jean Valjean. What can I do that would turn you from this, monsieur? You cannot leave. Whatever I tell my beloved Cosette, she will never believe.
Make her believe I have gone on a journey a long way away, Tell her my heart was too full for farewells. It is better this way. Promise me, Monsieur, Cosette will never know.
I give my word,
What I have spoken, why I must go.
for the sake of Cosette, it must be so.
I forget where we met. Was it not at the Chateau Lafarge, where the Duke did that puke down the Duchess's décolletage?
No, Baron, Daytonar, the circles I move in are humbler by far. Go away, Thénardier. Do you think I don't know who you are?
He's not fooled, told you so. Tell Monsieur what you've come here to show. Tell the boy what you know. Pity to disturb you at a feast like this, but 500 francs surely wouldn't come amiss.
Just say what you have to say.
But first you pay. What I saw, clear as light, Jean Valjean in the Suez that night had this corpse on his back, hanging there like a bloody grey sack. I was there, never fair, even found me this fine souvenir.
I know this was mine. This is surely some heavenly sign.
One thing more, mark this well. It was the night that the barricades fell.
Then it's true, then I'm right. Jean Valjean was my savior that night. As for you, take this too. God forgive us the things that we do. Come, my love, come, Cosette. Today's blessings are not over yet.
I did a laugh, I did a treat, hobnobbing here amongst the elite. Paris at my feet, Paris in the dust, and here's me breaking bread with the crust. Beggar at the feast, master of the dance. Life is easy pickings if you grab your chance. Everywhere you go, law-abiding folk, doing what is season, but they're mostly broke. Singing to the Lord on Sundays,
Praying for the gifts he'll send.
but we're the ones who take it,
We're the ones who make it in the end.
our share. Clear where the barricades are, we're still there. We know where the wind is blowing. Money is the stuff we smell. And when we're rich as creatures, we're the ones who make it in the end.
God on high, hear my prayer. Take me now to thy care, where you are. Let me be. Take me now. Take me there. Bring me home. Bring me home.
Monsieur, I bless your name.
Fantine,
Monsieur, lay down your burden.
at the end of my days,
You raised my child in
she's the best of my life.
and soon you'll be with God. Papa, Papa, I do not understand. Are you right? They said you gone away.
Cosette, my child, am I forgiven now? Thank God I've lived to see this day.
It's you who must forgive a thoughtless fool. It's you who must forgive a thankless man. It's thanks to you that I am living. And again I lay down my life at your feet. Cosette, your father is a saint. When they wounded me, he took me from the barricade, carried like a babe, and brought me home to you.
Now you are here again beside me. Now I can die in peace, for now my life is blessed.
You believe, Papa, you're going to live. It's too soon to say goodbye.
Yes, Cosette, forbid me now to die. I'll obey. I will try. On this page, I write my last confession. Read it well when I at last am sleeping. It's a story of those who always loved you. Your mother gave her life for you, then gave you to my keeping.
Be at peace and let these chains fall from you. For your grief
my trespasses and take me